Welcome back to First Take. The Lakers take on the Rockets in Houston tonight as Los Angeles looks to go up 3-0 in the series. Good news for LA, too. Austin Reeves is listed as questionable for this game. Chene, will this series be over come Monday? We got Game 4 on Sunday night as well. What do you think?
It better not be. Y'all know I'm from Houston, Texas, and it better not be. This is what the Rockets, they need to do. They need to get Kevin Durant off of the ball because there he won't have 9 turnovers. Also, Alperen Şengün has to win his matchup. He's the all-star versus DeAndre Ayton. And lastly, they cannot get the level of Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic production from Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard. That's how good that supporting cast has been for the Los Angeles Lakers. So if they slow down those things and correct them, they will still be playing next week. Fingers crossed.
You're absolutely right, but I'm not going to make it that complicated. It's this simple. Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players to have ever played the game of basketball. I refuse to believe that this brother, this magnificent, marvelous basketball player, is going to go out like that. Because without Luka Doncic, if I'm JJ Redick, I don't even play Austin Reeves. The Lakers are flowing without him and Luka Doncic right now. Let them continue to rest and let Houston show us they can handle it. And if they can't handle the Lakers without Luka and Austin Reeves on the basketball court and they sweep Kevin Durant, this will be an incredible stain on his legacy. I refuse to believe he going out like that. No. I don't believe this series will end by Monday.
Okay, well, the good news is, I guess, for the Lakers is that Austin Rivers is getting better as the days progress. Stephen A., maybe we found a solution to your Knicks.
Reeves, yes.
Austin Reeves, yes, to your Knicks woes here. But let's flash back to what happened last Friday on this show. Watch this. You know, LeBron James and the Lakers took a commanding 2-0 series lead over the Rockets on Tuesday. James has looked like the king against the Rockets so far in this series. He's recorded a double-double in Game 1, scored 28 in Game 2 to help propel the Lakers to that 2-0 series lead. This is the 25th time a LeBron James team has taken a 2-0 series lead. His team has won all 24 previous series. We now have Kenny the Jet Smith back with us. Are you encouraged by the Lakers or discouraged by the Rockets, Kenny?
Well, I would say encouraged by the Lakers, because when you have a basketball team that you say you have an A, B, and C option, and Luka Doncic was A, you had Austin Reeves at B, and LeBron James was at C. And now your C option is leading guys who are probably were just space guys who can create space for you. Luke Kennard, Marcus Smart, and DeAndre Ayton have really played exceptionally well, while the C option is leading it. And I will say this, you talked about me being blasphemous earlier about talking about the Knicks, but LeBron James has moved a slight bit closer to the legacy of Michael Jordan in my mind, because this is incredible that a guy who's 41 years old is leading a team this way. Because if I was 25 years old and a 40-year-old walked into the park, I would be like, oh, this is an easy win today, because he cannot sustain the type of effort that he would need. But he is making 3 guys who were really just thought of to space the floor, mark and defend. Marcus Smart come and defend. Luke Kennard space the floor. And DeAndre and rim run. He has made them prominent offensive threats right now, which is incredible.
We're running out of time, Kenny. I'll say this to you. Shockingly, I'm glad you're sitting down. I agree with you. He's moving closer to that GOAT status. I agree with you, because I think what he's done is phenomenal. To be on the Mount Rushmore of basketball as one of the top 4 players in the history of basketball, and to be deferential to Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic throughout the year, to play all 5 positions, even a center at one point in time, to a triple-double 1 minute, 30-piece another minute, doing whatever it takes to win. You can't say enough about LeBron James. He's been absolutely phenomenal. But the answer to this question is the disappointment in the Houston Rockets. I mean, you're 10 for 34. That's 29% on wide open threes in this series. You worked all year knowing you had lost Fred VanVleet. You never went out and got a point guard. You got Kevin Durant having nothing for you in the second half. This ain't chopped liver. This is KD Trey. This is one of the greatest snipers in the history of basketball. What the hell is going on? So you're looking at the Houston Rockets right now, coached by the great Ime Udoka, who's being out-coached by J.J. Redick at this particular moment in time, because J.J. Redick is finding switches and solutions and stuff like that and making adjustments, and Houston seems ill-equipped to do anything. What is Reed Shepherd, one of your best shooters, doing on the bench, even though he's not a great point guard? What is he doing on the bench for a chunk of time instead when you need shooters out there? There's a lot of questions about Houston right now. They're not looking good. They're not looking impressive. And if the Houston
Now they find themselves down 0-2 in the series, what do you think the main issue so far has been for this Rockets team?
Man, Shannon, I think it's honestly been consistent in this group all year long. As much as we'd like to fight it, they got hot down the stretch. I think they won 8 in a row. They had a couple games where they tied a franchise record for 30 assists consecutively plus. And then at the end of the day, Katie's injury was everything. It's a group that struggled on the road. They're much better at home. So it's a group, we got to be frank that, you see them some nights and you feel like they're contenders. They can play with anyone because you see the athleticism of Amin Thompson. You see Katie in the way that he can score, in the records that he breaks, beats Michael Jordan, beats Dirk Nowitzki, passes these guys up. And like every night we've got a graphic or a stat for something that's never been done. And Alfred Şengün's style, but it's a group that's played down to their competition. So we've seen it all year long, but ultimately I'm really expecting the Rockets to be much better in these next 2 games at home.
Yeah, and obviously it's crazy to even ask this because LeBron James is 41 years old. But
Here we go.
who's the best player on the floor in this series? I'd obviously like to think it's Kevin Durant. You got Şengün, but LeBron has been unbelievable.
Right. I mean, in this series right now, you got to give LeBron his kudos. He's done a good job. He's playing, I like to call it old man basketball. I'm 41 also, but I've been out the league for about 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting here doing media. But if we're older, what are we going to do? We're going to control pace. We're going to slow the game down. We're going to grab. We're going to hold. We're going to wait till somebody helps. And, the difference between Kevin Durant and LeBron James is when LeBron has the ball, he wants to pass. He's looking to pass. He's going to make that pass 10 out of 10 times. When KD has the ball, he wants to go and score the basketball. And to answer your question, we cannot fairly evaluate. You're watching Kevin Durant, and I'm no medical expert. I didn't talk to our people. He looks like he's about 70 to 80%. You're not seeing the best of Kevin Durant. So let's put that in the air right now as everybody wants to evaluate and say who's better, who's doing like this. Like KD's unbelievable to have. Look, bro, to have 20 in the first half on half a leg right now, man, he's different, man.
While getting double teamed, by the way.
Let's certify that, dog.
So can they win the series, or is this whole too deep? Can they come back?
On, man. Like the series hasn't been done. It's only 2 games. Like LA, if you said what the Lakers do, they did what they're supposed to do. Now, obviously, with Luka and Reeves out, you say, man, this shifted completely towards the Rockets. But Kevin Durant is that instrumental to the Rockets that when he's injured and he's not the same, like that takes away. To this year, I think he was first or second in the team in minutes. So, like, when his minutes off the floor were a challenge for the group saying, hey, how do we play or manufacture offense or whatever when he's not there? And then people don't talk about it. Kevin's defensive statistics are crazy, too. He's top of the league in help. Like, the year that he's had is phenomenal. So the criticism, let's say, Boogie, I heard you say it a few times, like this personal attack, like if you got a personal thing with Kevin Durant, keep it personal.
Yeah.
Don't take it over to basketball, man, because this man's been unbelievable for Houston this season.
Also, he's missed 4 games this year, so to miss game 1, clearly he's not right.
It was serious. Yeah, he's not missing for nothing. By the way, talking about like panicking, and there are some fans out there that clearly have reached the panic stage already. No Van Vliet, no Steven Adams. Those are pretty big pieces to your roster, and yet there are calls out there already for, hey, maybe we make some changes in the front office. Maybe we make